Amway Center in Orlando, taking a look at the starting lineups. Nets have been successful with this group, 9 and 10 with this starting five. It feels like they're sharing the ball so much better in this recent stretch of success. Nice delivery there, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson to Lin for percent in his career entering this season. This year, just 33%. Lin with an answer on the other end.
Yeah, I saw Jeremy Lin working out before the game, working on those drag dribble type plays where he creates space, dribbling sideways, not so much stepping back.
Vucevic defended well by Lin there.
Before, and sometimes when you got that stuff on your arms, you're not used to wearing it. You're at the end of the season, no need to change it now.
Lin, another free release. How was that on a foul? Look at Jeremy Lin got smacked quite overtly. No call. And now, Donnie, let's go back to Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, I mean, he gets knocked in the head by Ross, but you got to just talk to a guy, pick someone up. Doesn't have to be your man. Got to find the guy.
Lopez with the touch. And Brook Lopez, an offensive style that he's incorporated. Hollis-Jefferson flings out. Lin has space and cans it.
It's amazing. Jeremy Lin working on drag dribbles.
Put out.
Yeah, this is terrific. Watch Jeremy Lin over here on your right, and does a terrific job of just walking into the top of the key, gets his feet set, and poor defense by Payton, but great recognition by Lin.
For catching up with Kustok, what do you got for us today, Sarah?
Well, talked about trending in the right direction. They certainly have. Won 3 straight games for the first time in over 2 years. Won 6 of 9 with some stingy defense, part of compiling 10 wins since March 1st. More victories than their previous 5 months combined. And earlier, Jeremy Lin talked about looking for 4 in a row here tonight.
We only have how many wins we have, and 4 in a row. Like, I don't know. At this point, it's like, let's go for all of them. Why not? We should. And I think as a competitor, you don't ever. I mean, you're always thinking about what's kind of next, right? That's just the mindset of a competitor. So next for us is 4 in a row.
The Nets are 3-0 in April for the first time since 2004. The last time they started April 4-0, 1999. So this group looking, yes, to improve, yes, to progress, big picture.
I'm glad, for one reason only, that Ruocco did not win this thing, because if I see him on Where Brooklyn At one more time this season, oh my gosh.
Even though we individually have a higher percentage.
Kudos to Carino. He had almost as many as Jim Spanarkel. And what did Chris do, 2 games? He had 2, he did 2 games. As many as Jim Spanarkel. Way to go, Jimmy.
Lin has 9 points, tie game, timeout Orlando. Vert, so Goodwin getting some time with the Nets' first unit. Goes back door, easy finish.
And it's a great play drawn up, obviously, in the timeout, but it's nice.
If you want Brook Lopez to break Buck Williams' record at home, he's 43 points shy. He's only got 2 points in this game. Or he has 3, make it, so 42 points shy as Lin buries a 3. Jeremy Lin doing the scoring. He has 12 in this first half.
We've been dysfunctional, yet we still win.
Sometimes talent wins out as Lin hits another 3. 15 points for Jeremy Lin. 72 in the paint in their win against Orlando on April 1st. Now, Jeremy Lin got fouled there, shooting the 3, and you could see Spencer Dinwiddie immediately react to him and celebrate it, because this is usually Dinwiddie's move.
Yes, and before that, a little backstory. Coming into the huddle the last time out, Spencer is telling Jeremy Lin, when they get into your body, tapping him in the stomach, you have to go up. You got to shoot the ball. That was terrific, and usually you see Jeremy Lin coaching guys. That time, Spencer Dinwiddie told him, and listen, even when you're the leader, you can learn, man. You can listen to your guys.
Donnie, that's a great pickup, because you could see coming off the floor, there was real animation in Dinwiddie, and I had no idea what he was expressing.
And you could see it. Go into the body and lift your hands up into it.
And he was sharing it with Randy Foye, saying, I told him to do that. You know the veteran Foye appreciates that coaching. Big first half from Jeremy Lin. Go back to the end of the second quarter, and they have their largest lead at 7. Here's Hollis Jefferson given space, will take and miss. Lopez bats it alive. Lin gets the step and is fouled on the hard take. And Jeremy Lin will shoot 2.
And that Magic, they've been getting up and down the floor. This is a good job by Brook Lopez. Nice little back tap. Magic slow to recover, and Jeremy Lin heads up getting to the basket.
Jeremy Lin had an interesting comment about the Nets' recent success where he just said, and that is such an important part of the battle. And it's true, Donnie. It feels like once you can convince yourself you can do it, it's easier to do it.
And once you
a side out of bounds or an under the hoop out of bounds, you almost never see it under the defensive hoop. And Lin takes advantage.
Yeah, just a silly foul. I mean, this is meek. And then Gordon is just holding Jeremy Lin, trying to stay in front. Well, Jeremy Lin, late season, finding a little bit of a spark, scoring in a plethora of ways to the basket here, walking into one top of the key, trailing, great pass from Rondae, finding your guy, your leader, and then another one, a little step back, get the feet together, knocking it down.
Time now for the Metro PCS Unlimited Performance. Jeremy Lin at 17 in the first half, his season high for any half. 20 points for Lin, 6 of 12 from the floor. And Lin on the bench at the moment, watching the Nets reserves on an 8-0 run. See Joe Harris next to him, still out with that shoulder sprain. Here's Whitehead. Back to Brook, sloppily. Whitehead through traffic, flings it out, extra feed. Goodwin's jumper is good. 5 moments ago, it is 10 now as AC again working hard on the offensive glass. Lin takes advantage.
Tell you, you and I were talking, it fall down or trip over the guy. He knows where he is, he goes up strong, balanced.
Here's Lin on a steal. Lin looking for help, finds it in a streaking Whitehead. In the corner, it's LeVert. You bet.
And then the steal. Lin right here leads to just patience. You see LeVert running. This is what I love about LeVert. He gets out to the corner, creates more space for his teammate to work, finds him, knocks it down.
To spare. Six to shoot. Georges Hunt goes right around Hollis Jefferson, overcommitted. Extra feed, Dorino. Way too strong, shot clock violation, or is it? How is that not a shot clock violation?
They got it.
It is. The official under the hoop seemed oblivious, and that was a bit too much of a commit from Brooklyn. Lin on a 3 is good.
That Jeremy Smart gets to the basket, but this is Gordon. He almost gets him right there, almost fouled him from behind.
Heaves off the mark. Here's the chance for Brooklyn. Lopez needs help. Lin already with a season-high 26. Trying to shake Vucevic. Fading away, puts it down. It's a 5-point game.
And then this is just a great job. Square your guy up. A little hesitation. You get the guy going the other way, especially a big, creating that space, falling away. Jeremy Lin does that so well in the paint. Basketball looking for a three-pointer. Defense is right in front of you.
LeVert curling, dishing. AC gives it up. Lin on the drive will lay it in. 7-point game. 20. AC gives it up. Lin, will he just take the 2? He will. Jeremy Lin now with 32 points. And the Nets